Hi, my name is Nicole Weeder, and this is my personal testimony. I came to find God in a pretty dramatic way. I wasn't raised as a Christian. I wasn't even raised in a religious home, but I was doing some modeling in Hollywood. I was about 18, 19, and my agent told me that I was never thin enough to do high fashion work, and so she positioned me as sort of being the sexy lingerie model. And I was working on this job for a well-known lingerie company, and I got to the set, and they wanted me to wear the skimpiest bra and underwear, and I just remember feeling so shocked because I didn't want to wear these pieces and show off my body, but here I was. I needed to make a living. I moved down to California to pursue modeling, and I remember shooting that day, and I was just thinking, wow, I can't believe I'm posing in barely anything. I'm so embarrassed. I can't show my family these pictures. I can't show anyone, and so I felt really degraded on set. And I just was like, this is not what I want to be doing with my life. I don't want to be posing seductively in front of the camera when my body should only be shown, to my husband. So that led to a crisis of who I was, and because of it, I fell into a really deep depression, and I didn't know what I was supposed to do with my life because here I was, I placed my identity in being a model. I felt degraded and I felt ashamed of my choices. So it really led to a crisis of who I was and what I was supposed to be doing on earth. And because of that, I fell into a really deep depression where I felt like I had no way out because here I was, I moved to California from my small town in Oregon, and I felt like I had no options. And because of that, I didn't have a faith-filled background. I didn't know God. So I fell into a really deep depression, and it was really bad. I felt alone, I felt ashamed, and I felt like a failure. But thankfully, my best friend Christina was a strong Christian, and she still is. She told me about God and how He had a plan for my life, and how no matter what mistakes I made in the past or what sins I committed, He loves me just the way I am, and He could give me a new life. At first, I thought, well, this sounds nice, but it doesn't sound real. But I started going to church with her. I opened up my heart to what God had in store for me. And ever since then, I gave my life to Jesus. And when I did so, I started to feel better over time. And then my life started to change in beautiful and inspiring ways. I then met my husband, Eric, and we now have a son named Elijah who is the joy of our life, and he's so cute. And I realized that the mistakes I made and the sins I committed, I could help young girls not make the same mistakes as I did. And I wanted to tell them that, it's okay, you can make it in Hollywood, but don't compromise your beliefs or sacrifice your values in order to be, well known. You can still be successful, but still have your dignity and have your faith. And so now, through my website, Project Inspired, I try to tell the girls that they can be a person of value and confidence, but still place their hope and trust in Jesus Christ. Because only when we place our trust in God is when our life really does have meaning and we are fulfilled. My faith has changed me in ways that can't even be counted. I mean, first of all, I am fulfilled, I am happy, I know I am loved by our Creator. I put Him first in everything I do. Not saying that I can't love fashion or beauty or, things of the world. That's not saying that. But I put Him first, and when I put Him first, my life is just, opportunities just come my way, and doors are open that used to be closed, and He wants to give us the desires of our heart if we just trust Him. And so ever since I did that, my life has been filled with blessings, and I give all the credit to God. So my future plans for myself and for my ministry is my website, Project Inspired. As of now, we have 380,000 visitors every single month coming to the website, so it's grown exponentially. My goal is just to keep it growing. I'm actually releasing a book with the largest Christian publisher, Zondervan, which comes out next fall of 2015, which is going to be really exciting. I'm hoping in the future to write more books and to just do more interviews and more opportunities to just share the love of God, and that He is so powerful and so real if we just invite Him into our life. So if you want to know my full story, you can check out my book called Into the Light, My Journey from the Glare of Hollywood to the Glow of God's Love, which is available on my website, Project Inspired. So Check it out. I know you will be blessed by it.